Y'all help him out. Help him out. What do you say? Nothing. You got to be thrown through over here. You get nothing, or you get 4 tickets.
What the heck?
A poster.
Johnny, your head gets in the way.
5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, random deal or no deal.
Well, I never knew anything. Came in up no deal.
No!
He said no deal. Now, just because you got to see played out, let's shoot the shot to see if you would have gotten it.
I'm gonna laugh if you did. I know, right? Change it! Oh, he's gonna get it. Oh!
Brandon, leave me after I got you tickets for you, all right? Give me after this. Y'all give him a round of applause. That's a shooter right there.
Oh my God, that's sad. He would have got it
Should I give you
too.
4 tickets anyway?
Yes! So he can take me as his date. No, I'm kidding.
Let's use it. Give me 4 tickets anyway or not.
Yes! Miranda, I'm recording it.
You know what? Brandon came up to me, he shook my hand, he was respectful, and he got 4 tickets and VIP and all that stuff. See me after.
Oh, look at him.
Now, students, let me make a deal with you real quick. Now, I travel all across the state. I talk to students, young, old, students of all kinds now. Do me a favor. Give me about, I'd say, 4 or 5 minutes of your time. Maybe 5 minutes. You listen to the stories about myself, about the president. It's kind of cool, so it's kind of cool. But if you promise you'll show me that respect, I promise you we'll get right back to the fun stuff. Because what I want to do today, dance competition, I want to bring up a special guest. I want to have a teachers versus student shooting competition.
Oh my God. It needs to be the 2 basketball teams. Dude, Mr. Baldwin, too.
Oh, and by the way, if the students beat the teachers, I'm going to tell all of you how to get a free ticket to come out to a Christmas game as well. Not to that game, but if the students beat the teachers, all right? That's going to be a big time shooting competition. Can I give you a ticket for 5 minutes? 5 minutes? Is that good? All right. Because, listen, this is the honest truth. I'll be kind of cool on it. All right, now listen. This is my 6th graders, right? My 6th graders? All right. Now, students, listen to me. Listen to me. This is the honest truth. Now, when I was in probably the 5th grade, I'd say the 5th grade, I was a real good basketball player. I mean, I was better than the 5th graders. All right, better than the 6th graders. I was better than the 7th graders, and I was only in the 5th grade. I played the basketball league in 8th grade when I was in the 5th grade. All I wanted to do every day, y'all, was take my basketball, go outside and practice every day. I mean, school would get out, I'd run home, find my basketball, and I'd try to run out the front door. But every single time, I know this kind of sounds corny, but every single time, my mom, she would catch me and she would stop me. Okay, she'd make me come back inside, she looked at me and said, Aaron, where do you think you're going? You can't just come home, you will go outside and start practicing basketball right away. And then she looked at me, and this girl, it sounds corny, but she would look at me. And you know how moms have that look sometimes. And she put her fingers in my face like this, and she'd say, Aaron, school comes first. I mean, she would say it just like that. School comes first. I mean, those words just got ingrained in my mind. So I come inside and all about work first. When I was in the 5th grade, she made me do things like say please. She made me do things like say thank you. Bottom line, I had to carry myself in a particular way before I could even think about going to play basketball. Okay, so I got older, about the 6th, 7th grade, and when I was in 7th grade, I had a best friend, and my best friend's name was Billy.
I don't feel so funny to lie. Best friend's name was not Billy.
And I have a brother, not Billy, and I have a brother. My brother's name is Bobby. Don't laugh at my brother now.
Bobby.
And listen, my name was Aaron. We hang out every day. We play PlayStation. We play basketball. Well, one day my mom, she called us downstairs. She said, Bobby, Billy, Aaron, come downstairs. I have a question for you. So we put down our PlayStation controllers and we ran downstairs. I'll never forget this, y'all. She lined us up. My brother Bobby was right here. My best friend Billy was next to him, and I was sitting next to Billy. And my mom, she walked up to my brother Bobby first. She had that look, man. She walked up to my brother first. She said, Bobby, I have a question for you. And then she asked me, she said, what do you want to be when you get older? What do you want to be when you grow up? And my brother Bobby, he was kind of shy, quiet type of kid. So he thought about it for a minute. Then he stepped up in a shy voice and he said, I want to be a teacher when I grow up. Brother wanted to be a teacher, which is a great profession, great profession. To get to my best friend Billy. Now, Billy was the total opposite of Bobby. I mean, he was kind of, louder and kind of always had a swagger, wore his hat backwards, kind of, had that little swagger when it walked. That was my best friend Billy. And so my mom said, Billy, what do you want to be when you grow up? So Billy, with this cool stuff, thought about it for a minute, and stepped up and was like, I want to be a fireman when I grow up. He wanted to be a fireman, which is another great profession. Now it gets to my turn. Don't y'all laugh at me. My mom said, Aaron, you're in the 5th grade. What do you want to be when you grow up? Now, when I was in the 5th grade, I thought I was the coolest thing walking the face of the earth. And so I wanted to be cool, They said some cool things, so I wanted to be cool too. So this is exactly what I did. I thought about it, and I stepped up like this, because I wanted to be better than what they said. And I didn't believe this, but I said, Mom, I want to be a member of the Detroit Pistons. And I gave a Pistons pose. Honestly, I did just like this. I want to be a member of the Detroit Pistons. And when I said that, I thought I was the coolest thing ever. And my mom, she kind of looked at me weird, but my brother and my best friend, they started cracking up at me right then. They said, Aaron, you're right. You're a good basketball player for a 5th grader. You'll never be good enough to be a member of the Pistons. So I said, okay, we'll see. So I started to get older. 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th grade, 11th, 12th grade. My mom, she would always remind me, Aaron, school comes first. I had to do things like say please, say thank you. I had to show respect at all times. Okay, in the 12th grade, she asked us that same question. What do you want to be when you grow up? Bobby still wanted to be a teacher. Billy wanted to be a fireman. And in the 12th grade, I still wanted to be a Detroit Piston. So I said it again. Now, it was time for me to go to college. And by the way, in high school, I was the best player in my school, the best player in the city where I was from. And it was time for me to go to college. Like, my dream was getting closer and closer. And so I went to what I think is the best college in the world. I don't know if y'all agree with me or not. But I went to University of Michigan. Any Michigan fans in here?
No.
Wait a minute. We got any Michigan State fans in here?
Are you taking pictures or recording a video?
Well, you know what? I like old schools. I love Michigan. That's where I went to college. Now listen, y'all. Listen to what happens at college. At the University of Michigan, you see, basketball became real serious. All they wanted me to do every day was practice. If I had a chance to make the team, I had to practice. But in the back of my mind, I could hear my mom say, Aaron, school comes first. Even at Michigan, before I did anything, I did all my studying first. If I ever needed something, I would say please. Anyone ever gave me something, I would say thank you. It just had to be that way. That's the way it was every single day of my life. And so 4 years go by, I graduate from the University of Michigan. I become a pretty good basketball player in the process. And I graduate from Michigan, and I go back home, and I wait for the Detroit Pistons to call me. Okay? So I graduate, I go home. 2 weeks go by, and guess what happens?